welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with another video. So doing my second child's hair. I did my daughter's hair in another video. I will put the link in the description box. So in this video I am a mohawk to my son's hair with braids and twists. Right now I am parting the very beginning of his hair. My arm is completely in the way. Not aware of the camera. Sorry about that. So it's like the bangs area of the head. So I'm going to go part from the side. This is going to be 3 parts. 2 on the side, 1 in the middle. And I'm going to twist the sides and braid the middle. Now the reason why I'm going to twist the sides because this is a little bit less hair and it's easier to take down when I'm ready to take his hair down. If it's braided, then that'd be more difficult and I don't want to break off any of his hair. And I'm not going to twist or braid all the way to the ends, as you can see. So there's just 3 parts right there. Now I'm going to do a part straight in the middle all the way down. His hair is getting so long. Like really long. And then when I'm finished parting in the middle, I'm going to work on each side. One side at a time, I mean. Noah's only had 1 haircut in his whole life. And that was when he was 1. He didn't have any hair in the back of his head yet. It's like very little. And then he had like a bush, it was like very long and uneven, and I finally gave it a cut. And he looks so cute. So for that braid I just did, I didn't go all the way to the beginning of it. I started on the inside middle. The second braid, I'm going all the way to the edge. Now this is a trick I learned doing my kids' hair because I don't like it when there's bumps on the side of the edges. I don't like that. It's one of my pet peeves. I try really hard to prevent that because I just think that their hair is going to fall out. So what I do is I grab a small piece like that and I do a little twist. Not a tight twist, just a very regular twist, not too loose. And I don't go all the way to the end. I just go about 75% up. Then I connect that hair to the rest of the hair and braid the rest of it. Now while I'm doing this, because you're pulling your edges while you're braiding, with the twist right there and it's connected, I can easily just go up and just pull it back down gently so that his edges are not being pulled and I don't have to see those bumps. So you'll see in a second when I pull his twist down a little bit to make sure it's not pulling too much. And I'm not going to braid this all the way to the end, just like 75%. So yeah, that's me gently pulling down. See how loose it is? I can easily just pull it down. That's what you want. So I finished that side and I'm going to move over to the other side. Finish the other side. Now it's time to work on the mohawk. He keeps getting distracted. Now with the mohawk, well, I'm showing you the braids on each side. With the mohawk, I'm going to use a blue hair color because he wants to use the blue hair color. I used gold on my daughter's hair and he wanted blue, so now he thinks when I finished it, he thought he looked like a shark, which he kind of did. I'm spraying a little bit of water on there to loosen up the curls and to easily put the blue hair color in there. I don't have to put the African shea or leave-in conditioner because it's already well moisturized. So now I'm just pulling out the curls, straighten it out. That way I can spread the blue hair color, which is of course hairpin wax. You know, guys, I love that product. So I can easily spread it through the curls. Now you're going to see me braiding his hair twice. So I'm braiding his hair right now. The reason why I'm braiding instead of using rubber bands, because I just do not like using rubber bands on my kids' hair. I've never used rubber bands on my kids' hair because I don't want their hair to fall out. And I understand there are rubber bands out there that are break free and it doesn't break your hair out, but I don't trust them. I don't. I'd rather make my own hair ties, and I don't want to make that many hair ties because it'll be too little, like out of ribbon. So I'd rather just braid it and it'll stay throughout the week. Unless he's just plain too rough, and then I have to re-braid one section. So I'm gently only putting in it the hairpin wax at the end of his hair where it's loose. I'm not putting it on the braids. And as you see, I'm going to braid it again because it came loose. So if you're doing this hairstyle, just put the hairpin wax on the loose hair first and then braid it. And when I braid, I'm splitting the hairs, so I'm going to braid it like 3 ways, but I'm going to divide the hairs so that it can stay, because if it's like evenly braided, then it'll easily unravel. I wish I can show you what I'm talking about, but I'm dividing the hair as I braid it. So I'm starting in 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going to stay in 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to bring some of 1 over to 2, some of 2 over to 3, or some of 3 over to 1 of hair pieces. That way it will stay and I don't have to worry about it coming loose, which is what I'm doing now. I love how he just sits here and just so quiet and just watches his show. It's so easy doing his hair. I could do his hair for however long I want, and he'll complain, you know, a little bit. He'll want to get up, but as long as I put on his favorite show and give him a snack, he's okay. He can sit there for an hour. And sometimes it does take me like an hour to do his hair because he just it's growing so much. It's getting so long, so it takes a little bit longer. So after this part, I'm going to speed it up just so you can get the show going. You can see the same thing that I'm doing, just braiding, applying the hairpin wax, and braiding again to make the seal of the braid stay. And after I finish braiding, I'm holding the braid in place as I make sure all of the blue hair color is throughout all the strands. Because if I just run my fingers through the hair, then it will come loose again. So holding that in place also locks the braid and make sure all the hair color is through there. We're probably watching Stella and Sam. That's usually one of our go-to hair day shows to watch, is Stella and Sam. I just love that show. I love how the brother and sister, there's Madison. I just love how the brother and sister just get along so nicely, and they're just so adventurous and just work out well together. And I tell my kids, I'm like, come on guys, that's how I want you guys to be, like happy and just doing stuff together. And you know what, when we get a house, we can all go out and do adventures. That would be nice. I don't even know what Madison's doing. She's just walking back and forth. Oh, she's playing with her balloon. Nope, that was my nose. I'm sorry that it's so dark. I'm doing this at night. No, it's not nighttime. I think it was like thunderstorming that day, so it's pretty dark. That's why, and my camera quality, you know. So after this last one, I'm just going to run my fingers through them, through the hair again, just to make sure all of the hair color is through, and then you can see the blue when it dries in the morning. Okay, now I'm just going through all of it, making sure only the blue is showing in the middle and not anywhere else. Alright, so that's my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and push the notification button. That way you know the next time I upload a video, which is every Tuesday. Until next time, I see you, and don't forget to share this with other friends and family. Bye!